We have 4 shrines left to do. I have 2 of them pinned, and I found where the other 2 are. So one of them is here, somewhere around here, and then the other one, just slightly south to it, where was it again? It was here. Right here. So let's go and get them. And then we will be done with all the shrines. What's the best way to get there? I feel like probably go here. Because if I go here, I'd have to swim up the waterfall, go all the way over here. You know what? I think I will go over here and just fly over. Even if it might actually be a little slower. I am so incredibly exhausted today. I didn't get much sleep last night. Last night, my friends came over, not only to celebrate my birthday early, literally 1 week early, but also to give out some gifts that they got during their Japan trip. So, what did my friends get me? Of course, in Japan, they went to the Pokemon Center. They got me the small Decidueye and Greninja plushes. Now, I didn't want to tell them that when I went to Japan earlier in the year, I already got myself the Greninja plush, and not only that, I got the bigger one. So they got me the exact same thing, only the smaller size. What the hell was that? But you know what? It's special because it came from them. Because they went all the way to Japan and got that for me. So, of course, I love it. And when I went, I don't think I saw the Decidueye one. Otherwise, I absolutely would have picked it up. I feel like they totally looked at my Discord profile picture to see what Pokemon to get me. I'm guessing if they didn't know, they would have probably gotten me something like the Gardevoir or the Lopunny. They also got me a bunch of Pokemon cards, which I stopped collecting Pokemon cards long ago because I just flat out spent too much money. I collected too much, so I stopped. It's right when I stopped that all the cool cards started to come out, the full art ones. Anything to pick up? Yes, a Korok seed. Nice. So I think it needs to be nighttime for me to get the Korok, not the Korok, get the shrine here. So tonight we go. So what cards did I pull? I pulled the full art illustration or whatever that has N with Zorua, and I also pulled the full art Reuniqueless. And then there was this like shiny card that was an Iron Thorns. Yeah, I don't know card terminology anymore. I stopped collecting ages ago. But hey, at least there was some cool cards in the packs I got. If all of the cards inside each deck was a dud, that would have been a real shame. And then, hilariously enough, my friends got me... So, my friends, we love getting each other gag gifts, like joke gifts for birthdays. There's a hint of love behind it, but there's also, you know, they're just jokes. And, well, a part of me can't help but be a little bit disappointed this time. Oh. Why did that have to hit me right as I stepped foot on this? There's no fuse option in this game, sadly. Alright, so what did my friends get me? First of all, so they got two of my other friends who also, like me, did not go to Japan with them. They got them, I kid you not, literal fleshlights. Oh, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Like a full-on, you know, sex tube you're supposed to stick your meat into. And it's very explicit. You know exactly what it is. Even came with a packet of lube and everything. Is there anything I want to replace for this? I mean, it's just a Royal Halberd. And that's just a flame spear. Maybe I should get rid of this. Oh, never mind. But then again, the durability a plus. You know what? No, I think I'll keep it actually. Keep all the weapons I have at the moment. Any more chests in here? Nope, that's it. Let's get out of here. So, two of my friends got full-on fleshlights. And, you know, after what I received, it's like, damn, now I kind of wish I got one too. Because what they gave me instead was like a little pocket version, like a mobile version to go. Because it was in the shape of an egg, it's more discreet. So it's in a little egg-shaped container, and when you open it, it's literally, you know, you use your hand. It wraps, it stretches. It's in the shape of an egg. And I just can't help but feel disappointed. I'm just like, damn, now I kind of wish I had the actual full thing that these guys got. But instead, they got me the egg version, the small version, the portable version. And, well, I didn't know this about fleshlights. How do we get to talk about fleshlights today? I didn't know this about fleshlights. They have like a limited... They have limited usage? I thought they could be used indefinitely until they break, that is. I thought you just clean them out and you just use them endlessly. I didn't know that you could only use them a certain number of times and then throw them away. I didn't know that. So supposedly the one that I got is like good for 3 uses. Why am I talking to this about you guys? Wait, what? Why am I talking about this to you guys? But yeah, so the reason they got me the smaller version, the more discreet version, is because they were afraid my parents were gonna find it. Because their train of thinking was, well, they found your, you know, your booby playmat, didn't they? And to that I say, well, yeah, but it's also partially my fault. I didn't even bother to hide it. It was on the top of my bunk bed. So my parents, whenever they would go up and dust off the top bunk, because no one sleeps there, well, they saw it. They didn't question me. What? They did not question me about it. They didn't even bat an eye at it. So they were thinking, well, if they found that, then how are you gonna hide a fleshlight from them? And I'm just like, well, had you gotten it for me, I would have found a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. I don't know, well, I can actually say I'm kind of disappointed I didn't get a fleshlight for my birthday, because my friends got it. They got it right in front of me. For God's sake. They gave them... Oh, look, a star fragment in the background. They gave them the fleshlights right in front of me. And then they gave me the, you know, the diet version. Oh, well, it is what it is. Holy God, that's far away. How far? Can I get that first? Okay, it's like right next to a shrine. I may as well. And then last night, We ended up watching a movie. We watched Karate Kid Legends. I'm not too invested into the Karate Kid franchise. I know my father is because he loves martial arts. Bruce Lee and Jackie Chan, you know, the most iconic Asian guys who are martial artists on film. You know, it's Hitmon Lee and Hitmon Chan. Alright, where's it at? I almost thought the light from that Guardian was it. There we go. Let's try to hurry up. It disappears at 5 a.m. Yeah, wait till we have to farm these. I'm actually debating if I even want to do post-commentary for farming star fragments. I'll have to see how many I need. Can you imagine if that Guardian blew this up for me? I wonder, is that possible? It is! Cool. I mean, I don't see why it wouldn't be, but cool. Who else has gotten this Korok that way? Where'd it go? 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 Where is it actually? Oh, there it is! I had a feeling I got close to the point it would materialize. Yo! Back up! Thank you, Daruk. Ooh, I still got that one, though. Anyways, as I was saying, before I got very sidetracked, so yeah, I am extraordinarily tired today. Last time my friends came over, we hung out. And then, because of that, I slept somewhat late. You know, later than I would like, because this morning I had to wake up at 8 in the morning to go to work. Thankfully, it wasn't busy at work, you know. Everything busy happened after I left, after my shift ended. But you know what? Who cares? Because I get paid all the same. I get paid for doing less than my coworkers do. Fantastic. I get the morning shift and they do everything in the afternoon. Because don't nobody be booked early in the morning. Great. I don't do squat, and I still get paid. But, you know, that doesn't change the fact that I still have to wake up early and be there. You know? Even if it is not that busy for me, I still have to wake up and be there. So, yeah, I slept late last night because my boys came over, and then I've been up since 7:30 in the morning. I usually wake up at 8 for the new job, but I've started to wake up earlier than my alarm because I've begun anticipating my alarm, so I wake up slightly early before it. Ain't that a bitch? I get less sleep. Oh no, it's this one. I had a feeling I forgot to do this one. No Cass? I asked for Cass, not you guys. These guys are just endless. Let me grab these first. Okay, what do I do for this again? I remember I need to shoot an arrow through one of these, but I can't remember exactly which one. There he is. I hear him. I saw him, I heard him, and then I turned away. Is this a bridge I have yet to get the name of? It is. Usually this is one of the earlier shrines you might get done. Or at least shrine quests.
Oh.
So it just says thread 2 rings. It doesn't specify which two. You ever wonder how Cass's teacher knew about this stuff? Unless Cass's teacher was Sheikah, or Cass's teacher was taught by a Sheikah. So I need to find one where the rings can intersect. Looks like those two might work. Yeah, I don't remember which two. I kinda feel like this won't work. No. Don't even get my arrows back? Alright. I mean, that's a... Nope, never mind. I was about to say that's a pretty far shot. No, it's not. I mean, how would this place even know that an arrow specifically went through 2 of the rings? What if somehow, some way, a fast-moving object, not an arrow, moved past 2 rings also? Like, how does it differentiate between an arrow and, like, a raindrop? You know? So that's 2. 2 more shrines left. And I know exactly what the last 2 are. Question is, which one will have the honor of being the last one? Which one will I decide to do next? Yeah, you see, that's no good. It needs to happen both at once. Like so. Physics engine for you. And that's it! But of course that's not it, we still got a chest somewhere to get. Wasn't it down there? Hmm. Well, mine's durability a plus. I think I'll keep my durability a plus. Ain't that stupid? You know? You press it and then you gotta wait for it to come back. So what exactly am I gonna do next after I'm done all the shrines? I'm not too sure. I need to think about that. I'm probably leaning more towards the side quests. At first I was gonna do the armors, but then I remembered some side quests may give you armors, so I should probably do the side quests first. I think we're long overdue for a couple of side quests, kind of like Tarrytown and building Link's house. We're kind of long overdue to do some of those. One and only chest? Yes. Two more. Two more. I think I'm just gonna get the one that's a little bit more annoying done. Because one of these ones are super easy. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and get this one done first. No, not that one. This one done first. Yeah, let's go do this one first. Just get this one out of the way. This one's been on my mind for quite a while. So we need to get up there. There are a couple of side quests I'm not looking forward to. Like the Zora's Domain monuments, and then there's also the one around here, somewhere around here, where we have to find the traveler's friends. But we gotta get them done eventually. There's always things in games that you don't want to do. Kind of like, let's see, Ocarina of Time, the thing I don't want to do the most would be fishing. The fishing pond where you have to get the biggest fish for the piece of heart. Ugh, I hate doing that. Alright, let's put on some warm clothes. No, I said put them on. Let's see, where do I use my Revali scale? Definitely not here. Was that a fox? What was I hearing? Oh, did you see it? That's what we're here for. Oh no, that's a, what is that? A pheasant? Unpheasant? Alright, let's see. Ancient Shrine, yada yada yada. Just tell me how to get there. Day 7. I'm eating through my my food provisions more quickly than I anticipated. On a brighter note, I found an explanation. Yada yada yada. I lost count. Can I get that butterfly? Has anyone ever actually had that thing where a butterfly lands on your fingertip? Has that ever actually happened to someone? Because it sure as hell never happened to me. Anyways, I don't remember what time I need this to be. Matter of fact, I think it might just be around noon. Okay, so I think... Yeah, I don't remember. You might want it to be morning so that you can have time. Time to build up the snowball. Yeah, you see it's melting. Oh, maybe because I have this equipped. You know, that's actually not how... Oh, God. That's actually not how snow works. It doesn't roll into a perfect ball. If anything, it rolls more into, like, a wheel than a ball. Stop, 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 stop! Yep. Oh, I remember now. I shouldn't go all the way up the hill. I should just do slightly. I just need this big enough to cast a shadow. Like so. Maybe one more time. I hope this is big enough. You know what? A little bit more. Can I pick this up? No, I can't. Well, later. After we're done this. I think for now we just have to wait until... maybe noon? Because I don't know. I don't remember if you hit noon if it's too late for the shadow to cast. Unless, what if I put this down and then I hit noon? Will this still be here? I imagine it would be. Oh! I hate it when that happens too. Because you kind of can't get your snowball back. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up before the sun moves too far past. We'll just have to wait and see if this is big enough. Still waiting. Maybe it's not big enough. Boy, I don't have time for you right now. Put this away before it starts to melt my ball. You know, I remember back in school, whenever it was winter time, having the biggest snowball would be like an achievement, an accomplishment. Am I doing something wrong? Can you hear that, by the way? My dad is in the basement with his friends. Okay, what am I doing wrong? It's not exactly a place I can set you down where you'll stay still. Thankfully in this world, the water does not melt the snow. Okay, was there something I missed in this? When the snowy mountain pedestal glows. Yeah, but it's not glowing. Oh, now it's too big for me to carry. Yeah, it's not glowing. What did I do wrong? Yeah, it got too big for me to even carry. Where was my last autosave? Well, let's hope this autosave would respawn the snowballs. Alright, let me try the tried and true, go to night, and then go back to daytime. Now, let us make this nice and big. The shrine demands big balls. Big white balls, to be precise. Maybe put your hot sword away. Went from talking to fleshlights about this. Wait, what? Went from talking about fleshlights to this. I'm tired, okay? I did try to take a power nap earlier tonight before doing this, but I just laid there for, I don't know, maybe an hour. I guess I just gotta stand here and wait. Maybe eventually it'll light up. Watch, I had it right the first time, and I just had to wait a little longer. You know what, just to be safe, while I'm waiting for this, I'm gonna look the shrine up. Okay, so I see it lights up around 4 p.m. So we're almost there. Jeez, I'm sorry. So it seems like I did have it right before. I just had to wait even longer. My voice is giving out. I should have brought some water with me before I did this. I'm not sure if it needs to be dead in the center. I think yes, it does. Nice. We have one shrine left, you guys. One shrine left. And then we don't have to worry about shrines anymore. For now. And of course, it's a blessing. Moonlight Scimitar? I do not want that. You know what? Just one more shrine out there. One more. And then we get to move on with something else. The next thing we're going to go and do. As if that's not going to take... as if that alone won't take quite a while to complete as well. Alright, so last shrine we have is over here. And quickest way to get there, probably the tower. Oops, did not mean to hit that. I don't know why I did that. I think it's down here. That side quest where you have to find the lost friends. Closing up to it. First, let me come over here and grab some goodies. For a second, I was debating. Master Sword or just bomb them? I'm gonna just bomb them. Oh. Oh, crap. Did I not even make what I need for this? Oh, no, I do. Oh, great. I just happen to already have them. Fantastic. I'm not going to read this stuff. I'm too tired. I would be absolutely unable to handle this, given how much I dislike the heat. And aside from that, these guys are asking you to stand on a literal sizzling plate. I don't see how exactly this unlocks a shrine. You know, how did the ancient monks... You know what, never mind. Contest of Endurance! And I'm just gonna set my controller down. Oh, I'm fireproof, not heat-proof. Oh, you know what? I'll just eat to heal if I have to. So I didn't even have the right stuff. But it's fine. We're losing hearts at a rather slow rate compared to how long we need to actually stand here for. Maybe this is what the elixir was for. Okay, maybe. Yeah, I think I just misremembered which one to use it on. But it's fine. The timer should still cover this. Leave the ring or faint, and it's over. Do I have anything flammable equipped? I think my bow is flammable. Nope, and nope. Alright, now I will set my controller down. And yet somehow that causes the shrine to show up. Alright. Here it is, folks. The last one. The 120th shrine. Alright, thanks. Now get out of my way. I got a last shrine to do. And what do we get? At least the last one's not a freebie. At least the last one's not a blessing. Here, put some clothes back on. At least make yourself look somewhat presentable. At least they don't turn off when you make them touch again. Such a big room, too. And all that space just for that. So I need to angle it a bit. Maybe not. There may be a second block somewhere. Aha! Forget the block, we have that to go and get. Okay, yeah, there has to be a second one. Wasn't it in the wall somewhere? Maybe I'm thinking about another shrine. Okay, what if I'm pretty sure if I just put it on this one, all it does is the same thing, but let's see. Is Link heavy enough? But will it stay opened? No, it won't. So I need to get that chest before I leave here. Oh, wait, I remember how to get that chest. I need the wind to blow me there. A part of me feels like I didn't even need to change anything. Nope, a little bit more. Is that too high? I got this, I got this. No. How's that? Maybe. If I didn't mess it up. Though that's almost there. Almost. I feel like I can get that with this. Yes! That's not worth it. Any more chests in here? There is. And in we go. Ah, yes, this one. The one you can just cheese with fire arrows. Yeah, which I absolutely will be doing, because I'm not even gonna bother. Did it even work? There. Had to hit it point blank in the center for it to count. Or not. But there's still one more chest around here. Where is it? What did this do? Okay, that didn't put out any of my fire. That's good. I kind of can't go back to the other room. There's another chest in here. Where is it? Because I see... Oh, never mind. I was about to say I see that. I saw the leaves there. Didn't mean to jump there. Alright, there we go. All the chests in here? Yes. Let's go and claim our final shrine. And you know what? Let's let this play out. Because there's also additional dialogue, too. I feel like there's no way Link knew there would be 120. So, being told you're done all of them, that probably is a surprise to him, too. Alright, let's go claim our prize at the Forgotten Temple. Yeah, I've been waiting to get this for quite some time. And if we come to the back, over here where the goddess statue is, there's now 3 treasure chests. Cap of the Wild. Tunic of the Wild. And Trousers of the Wild. Oops. And with this, I can finally put this on. This is the set I like to use. Champion's Tunic, Hylian Trousers, and the Cap of the Wild. Just because it's meant to be this game's version of Link's green hat. Look, it's his exact same hairstyle too. Well, I suppose while we're here, we may as well... I just spat everywhere. May as well cash in our final Spirit Orbs for heart containers. And one more. Now, notice how I'm missing 2 heart containers, but I'm missing 1 stamina vessel. I did that on purpose. You'll see why later on, quite later on. For now, just before I end, I want to see if I even can upgrade this. Even just a little bit. I'm gonna put this back on first, just in case there's a bloopy or 2. I guess not. So much stuff to pick up. At least they're all illuminated for me to see. Well, except you, and you. Alright, we came here to upgrade. Let's actually upgrade. I can upgrade this because I have the star fragment, but first, this is what I want to upgrade. This one's a priority. God, I really hope I have enough dragon parts. Ooh, perfect. Just happened to have another... Just happened to get that star fragment earlier today as well. Nice. Well, if we can, we may as well upgrade whatever else while we're here and already doing this. You know how this cap right here is MatPat's argument that this game takes place in the Downfall timeline? See, I wouldn't have that much of an issue if this game were in the Downfall timeline, if not for Nintendo's obsession with everything being in the Downfall timeline. The last time we haven't had any games in the child or adult timeline since what year? Which one came out first? Was it Twilight Princess or Four Swords Adventures? And then Spirit Tracks. So basically every other Zelda game that's come out, majority-wise, takes place in the goddamn Downfall timeline. I don't know why they love the Downfall timeline so much. They completely neglect the child and adult timeline. All the time. Hold on, let me look it up. Didn't Twilight Princess come out in like 2006? Yeah, November 19th, 2006. What about Four Swords Adventures? This one. Okay, 2004. So the last game we had for the child timeline was 2006. That was almost 20 years ago! And then what about Spirit Tracks? Spirit Tracks came out in 2009. So I would not have a problem with this game in the Downfall timeline, if not for the fact that we have not had anything for the child and adult timeline for nearly 20 years. And for some reason, every other Zelda game that Nintendo puts out takes place in the frickin' Downfall timeline. It's like, damn, can you give the other two timelines some love? I thought conceptual-wise, the Downfall timeline was meant to be a what-if, you know? Because I've heard people make the argument online, well, if this timeline is a what-if, Link lost, then what about the other ones, right? Why is just this canon... why is just this loss canon? What if Link lost to Demise? Wouldn't there be a timeline branch there? What if Link lost to Vaati, or Aghanim, or some other villain, right? So, like, why is this one in particular canon? Unless it's just a what if. But then they treat the what if with so much love and care. But whatever. Well, I finally got my preferred outfit. Look at how much defense this has, too. Now, if I wanted, I could put on even more defensive pants, but I'm not going to because I like this look. Anyways, that's where I'm going to end. We finally got all the shrines done. Next time, we will go and do something else. So thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.